What's up? It's your girl Savage Flower.
And it's live for you. Fans these new machines. You're now tuned in to the Rock the Block show.
Only on How Do You Meet Radio Soul Flow.
Do you hear me? We got PBE in studio. Yes. How you doing, King?
Oh, you already know what it is. We rocking like a cutout stocking.
Hey, I want to play this song before we get into it because you know you just dropped the video a couple of hours ago.
Big
so you
facts.
know, get their adrenaline moving. Go ahead and intro it for me.
Hey, this that FNL PBE version, you know what I'm saying? SBF, stupid bitch free. You know what I'm saying? I'll run that shit, Savage Flower.
Hey.
Why these dishes piled up? You wash your feet up in the Discord cause this shit look like some mud. Man, that wig you hokey sharing full of everybody nuts.
I like that right there.
Yes,
Y'all like the vibe?
Is that you, PBE?
You already know that.
I like the vibes. You hear me? PBE, how you doing? Crazy. I know you've been working. How are you doing? Surviving Corona, you know, all that.
Big facts. You know, we're great finding good.
Great finding good. Who?
Great finding good.
Yes. And who King is next to you, intro?
Hey, man, this is my big dog, my big homie, man. My right hand, my left hand, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Big boy, you know what I'm saying? Gangster shit. PB Ishmael, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yeah.
I love it.
I always see him somewhere near, you feel me? If he ain't right there to the right or the left, he behind or somewhere ducked out paying attention, throwing them signals, let me know what's going on around.
Hey, you already
Assessing
know.
the room, you know what I'm saying?
So besides that mixtape, what you been working on? We ain't seen you in about a year, you feel me? So I know a lot of big things. Shout out to Cross Culture. Y'all hear me?
Thanks.
Get my drop right now. He just brought me some brand new, fits. Y'all about to see
Yes,
me
sir.
in, you feel me? I gotta see my Cross Culture. You know, it's funny that he just came in because I just was switching over my keychain. From the metal one to the white one.
The rubber one.
Yeah, the rubber one.
That's
So-
the move.
You know, it was time. It was time for real.
Facts.
I love it.
Oh,
But how you been
so
doing? What you working on?
Right now, I got another single I've been pushing called 50 Ball. I ain't released it yet, but
And
I've
we
been
gonna play that for
performing
y'all
it.
because y'all know Rock the Block
Yeah.
played it first.
I definitely been performing it everywhere, and everywhere I go, people be hitting me on social media like, "Where can I find that song? Where I find that song?" Like, it ain't out yet, but it's produced by producer Matt Tastic, who is actually a 4PF producer. He produced the Drip Harder for Ghana and Lil Baby. He produced records for ESTG, Lil Yachty, No Cap, Rollo Rodriguez, a lot of people in the industry, you know what I'm saying? So, we really tapped in, and we got a whole EP actually done. But that's just like one of the records that I released. Well, I ain't released yet, but I've been performing and just heating up the wave while I'm maneuvering and pushing with that stepping. Because every time I try to transition from stepping, somebody hit me up from another state, be like, "Oh man, it's my song, that's stepping."
Yeah, we looking like
I
whipping.
gotta get a little bit
Yeah,
more
I know
push.
that.
So, I know 50 Ball a hot record, because it take the crowd by storm every time I perform it. And no matter where I'm at, they ain't gotta be done heard the record. It's just so realistic. And my whole introduction with it, help the people feel like they already know the record, because I like to use a lot of crowd control and dictate how my crowd, take my music. So, 50 Ball, one of them records that it just letting you know, like, I'm humble, but shit, I can get ratchet, you know what I'm saying? Don't make me pull up and flex with a 50 Ball,
Don't
because you're low key and you under the radar and you don't do all the extra. You understand? I'm a real grown man out here. I ain't one of these kids. I ain't got a flex. Niggas that got a flex ain't really got it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that moving how they moving, they just gonna show you what it is. Let the work.
I want you
speak
to think
for
I'm
itself.
broke. I want you to. I like being underestimated, to be honest.
Facts.
I like being the one that nobody watching for in the room, but you don't even know.
Right.
I got all.
But see, being an entertainer, people try to use that as leverage against you.
Because
you know
the flashy.
Yeah, you know, they'll see you moving, but they still try to
act like you ain't doing shit because you ain't flash.
They want to credit somebody else for what you work for.
Listen, let me tell y'all here right now. Cross Culture is one of my favorite brands. Not only because of the things, but it's like I know good quality stuff when I see it, and I like PB as far as the air freshener. Listen, I'm not even gonna lie. The air freshener was what sealed it for me. Because I got back in my car after we had, some shit. And I was like, damn, this shit coming. Because remember what you said when somebody asked you about your glasses and your EV, what you said? Do you remember?
No, you gotta remember.
He said, this the PBEs.
You feel me?
Every time I was talking about that air freshener, I said the BB. You gotta go get that shit. You gotta go get that shit. Cross Culture, like the clothes. You already know. Black people. Well, I'm not gonna say black people, but his clothing is immaculate. But for me, why I say it sealed the deal is it's hard to have other accessories, other things in a brand that contribute to the brand, and it seals it all in. It's all a great representation of the quality and what the brand is, and so listen, he ain't gotta have. I don't care if you don't see it in him. He ain't in it on Monday, Friday. I don't know what days that he want to come out. But just know when he needs to step out, he gonna step. Because I'm one of them. I'm gonna look like a bum on my day. Yeah. And when it's time for me to step, I'm gonna look how I'm supposed to look. Nah, so I don't really care.
I'm
you not you.
At all times, you feel me? But it just people they
always trying to play.
Squeeze whatever juice they can out the lemon to try to make you look sour. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you reaching.
I ain't never heard that before. That was new. I like the radio.
Yeah, you feel me? Like they gonna reach as far as they can to try to make you be wrong. And it's like, what you tripping for? I ain't even the cat that's competing against you. I ain't even in your lane. I'm building my own roads. I'm cutting down my own trees. I'm paving my own way. Like, if you over here on my road, it's a problem. So if I'm not a problem to you, why are you trying to find a problem? You know what I'm saying, with me? But, it make you I'm very confident. But people be wanting me to be arrogant, you know what I'm saying? They want you to be arrogant so you can show it, but I don't show my hand. And like my big dog always tell me, you know what I'm saying? You always gotta let the next man show his hand, you feel me? You can't never show your hand, can't show how you maneuver. But sometimes they be making me want to be like, puss ass nigga, I'm sick of y'all. I pull up and flip with a 50 ball. Running hey, when you should have plowed. Puss ass nigga, I'm sick of y'all. Puss ass nigga, I'm sick of y'all. Puss ass nigga, I'm sick of y'all. I pull up and flip with a 50 ball.
And I'm about to play that because he just introed it for me. We'll be back.
You already know what it is.
Yeah. Have you dropped again? Olympic Raymond in here with PBE Pluto. You feel me? Savage Fly with the 2 D's. You already know the vibes. Rocking the block. Let's go. What you say, O?
Nah, I was saying I wanted to hop in right quick before the time was up with the interview because I know we was setting up the segment or whatnot. Right. Me and bro was we had discussed. You know what I'm saying? We was just gonna get up here and chop it up on how we even linked up and how we met. You know what I'm saying? Big facts. Like I say, prior to me even meeting bro in Miami, we was in Club Exchange on South Beach. I had already seen this blog. I can't even remember which one. You know what I'm saying? You constantly working.
Off the porch.
It could have been the off the porch. I think it was something before that. It was one where you was sitting in a car thing being interviewed by a chick or something like that. You was sitting in the back of the something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You constantly working. You feel me? You constantly working. So it was one of them joints. I seen it. I clicked into it because I'm like, man, bro got a unique look. Let me see how he coming. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what substance he coming with. And then I'm like, when I tapped in, I'm like, okay, bro got something going on. You feel me? He knows something. He got a head. He got business mind, business sense, you know what I'm saying, beyond that, and good artistry, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like a mental note. I stashed it, you know what I mean, looking to see more content or, see if it popped up on my radar. And maybe like 2-3 months after that, ended up being in the club and ran right into him in the club and recognized him instantly, like, yo, bro, are you? You know what I'm saying? So that, I just wanted to really bring that up just to, like, point out to any newer artists, you know what I'm saying, just artists in general, you know what I'm saying, your work ethic you gotta have work ethic, you gotta be having emotion because before I even knew who bro was, I had already seen him, you know what I'm saying, out on a platform, you know what I'm saying, and it look grand, you know what I'm saying, it look like he belong there, you feel me?
Right.
Then he in my city, I'm out in the club on South Beach, not just in the city, but out on South Beach, and I run into bro in the club, working his brand again. From there, we bridged the gap, ended up locking in several performances around Rolling Loud last year. We back again tonight. We turning up decent and goddamn Taboo pop out. You know what I'm saying? After hours vibes, freaks come out at night. All that wild shit. Shout out to Hollywood J. Shout out to Famous United promotion team, and you know what I'm saying. And Rock the Block, shit, we out here, PBE, you feel me? You already know how that shit goes. So like I say, we still working. Like we met, and we maintain that connectivity. You delivered on everything you said you was gonna deliver on. We delivered, you know what I'm saying? And that's important too. That's for a whole nother topic, but that's very important. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so definitely, you know.
Right. And like I said, I just want to appreciate, you know what I'm saying, everything that y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take care of me every time I come out to Miami.
Big facts.
It's been love ever since the first tap in, you know what I'm saying?
Big facts, big facts.
All we doing is just creating a famship and gonna keep elevating and rising together. How we doing, you know?
Big facts, man. I'm glad to be a part of your growth. You know what I'm saying? Your movement. I'm glad that you could be a part. We could, you know, coexist with each other. You know what I'm saying? And come up together, man. That shit is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful when I look at what we are building and designing. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you at Taboo tonight. Doors open at 10 p.m., but you know, freaks come out at night, a little later. You know, we gonna be in that bitch turning up decent, man. So come out and meet PBE Pluto. Come out and vibe with the Rock the Block staff and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
Facts. And also, I want y'all to know to come tap in tomorrow too at Playhouse. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the Enchanting Summer Tour with Gucci Man, 1017 artist Enchanting. Shouts out to my boy Paige Jake, you know.
Okay.
Y'all come tap in with us too over there. And then we got another after party going on at the office tomorrow. You know
at the office, we will be at the office on a late night tip again.
Yes, sir.
Playhouse, I'm gonna be at Playhouse too, so
yes, sir.
For sure.
PBE tapped in all around Miami. Yeah.
See, I didn't even know you was on tour. One of the homies down here ended up telling me that he was like, man, yeah, bro on tour was I gotta go to the DM. He was like, yeah, bro on tour with somebody. I'm like, oh shit.
One question while he looking it up. What's the number one reason why artists and business owners fail in the first year?
Knowledge. They actually don't have the knowledge of the game. They don't have the marketing, the promotion strategies. They think that it's about actually just creating a product. The product is one thing. And they want to
go viral.
Yeah, you know, the product is one thing, but actually being able to sell it. Like I have artists come to me all the time and say, yo, I'm the hardest, I'm the hottest, I'm the this, I'm the that. But I don't want to deal with the hardest or the hottest because them not the people that make it. The ones that make it is the ones that grind hard to promote themselves, push themselves. Like I know artists that's probably the best rappers in the world, but they ain't going nowhere because they sitting in the studio all day getting high. They at the house, they waiting on somebody to call them and book them. And how you gonna get booked when don't nobody know who you is? They don't even know you exist. You know, your market is only so big. And if everybody in your market don't even know who you is, you definitely got a lot of more work to do. Then I have artists that be like, oh, I ain't doing no more free shows. I did 2 open mics. I won both of them. Like, we up.
Not 2.
Man. You know how many, man, listen. That ain't even the tip of the iceberg. Y'all tripping, man. You 2 free shows, try 100. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Try whatever it take to get there. You feel me?
You gotta promote your brand. It's just like people don't. I try to tell them like, how long McDonald's been in business? Longer than everybody in this room been born. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? When you walk outside, you're gonna see a billboard of McDonald's. When you turn the TV on, you're gonna see they commercial. You think that's free? They spend billions of dollars to promote themselves, and they've been branded around the world for years.
For years, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you just started rapping yesterday, and you don't think you're supposed to spend no money to promote yourself. If you got to pay to get on the show, that's paying to promote yourself.
Exactly.
Figure out your way to get you some content and get you some products to where you can make your money back. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a way to make people retain you. You feel me? It's like when Savage Flower met PBE, this was last year, and she can still remember every single step about PBE. You know what I'm saying? Because the products, the presentation, everything was
immaculate.
something to remember. Just like
Facts.
Just like, oh, you know
very,
what I'm saying?
very rare, man, that you see somebody dedicated to their shit, to their brand, whatever it is. Like, they like, listen, you gon' taking no for an answer, that's a business model. That's a way of life. Like, when you're not taking no for an answer, people feel that shit. And they either gonna show up and show out for you, or they gonna watch silently, but both of them serve you.
Like I said, like my boy O, you know what I'm saying? He didn't, before he ever even met me, he was able to retain things from my brand.
Big facts.
Just off the image and the presentation.
That's important. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So when he actually saw me in person, which was my first time ever coming to Miami, he said, "You look like the dude PBE," and I'm like, "What?" You know, I'm more blown than he is, because I'm like, how somebody even know who I am? I've never been in this market. But you never know who's watching.
Exactly.
You never know who's tapping in. You feel me?
Exactly. That's why presentation, your appearance, everything is key. I'm sitting over here right now saying that looking like Wolfman, but every time from day one, my man, it's,
he laced up in PBE.
Yeah, PBE.
Cross culture, shout out.
You know, dreads done up. You feel everything. Your image, your brand. You know what I'm saying? That imprint is instained. It gets instained in people's image memory. Yeah, facts. Big facts.
So that's what I try to do, and I try to show artists, like, you got to create your own motion, your own wave. A lot of people try to be what they see. No, be what you want to be.
Facts.
You create your own information that you want people to retain from you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to be something that people could say, this is you. Not, boy, you got that like Lil Baby. Oh yeah, you rocking that like Gunna. Yeah, you sound like Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
But you hard though. No, you gotta sound like you. You gotta look like you. When people see you, they gotta say other folks doing what you doing.
Facts.
You feel me? Man, he doing that like PBE. He doing that like Kevin Gates. You gotta become a brand. You know what I'm saying? And until you become a brand, you know, you gotta keep on working and working and working till you figure it out. Like, what's your lane? What's your mode? What you trying to create? And another thing I want to tell artists too, you know, don't try to get everybody. All you need is 10 people. You get 10 dedicated people that's dedicated behind your brand, not just working with you every day, but just dedicated fans. They're going to get 10 people, and they're going to turn it to 100. And them 100 get 10, that'll turn it to 1,000. And them 1,000 get 10, that'll turn to 10,000. Them 10,000 get 10, it'll turn to 100,000. And them 100,000 get 10, now you got 1 million. You know what I'm saying? But you just need to focus on the 10. You don't need everybody, you know. So I always give an analogy, and I don't know if I gave y'all this analogy last time, but I'm going to give it to y'all now. You know, if you was an artist and you had 500 pieces of promo, and you walk into a club with 500 people in there, how many people you going to get that promo to? Or your, you know, CDs is irrelevant now, so a lot of people got the scan cards and all that type of stuff. How many of them people you gonna give everybody, whatever your promo is to?
Everybody that's looking at me, everybody that's taking it, anybody else looking up, I can walk in.
Say everybody. How many you say? Oh,
whoever I could get it to. I mean the people. I don't know if I try to put it in the people that I felt like would appreciate it. I don't know most.
How you gonna know who's gonna appreciate it?
You can't know. That's why I'm giving it to everybody, because people. Number one, when you see a person, especially in Miami, you walking up to them, if they're open to you coming to give or say whatever you about to say, you know that before you get within that 6 feet. Right. So I feel like
what I will give away, probably around 5 to 6
out of 100.
Out of 500.
Out of 500, why?
I will give maybe 5 to 10 away. And the reason why is because, first of all, I want to get to the most vital people that can dictate the rest of the 490 people.
Fact.
That's the DJ, that's the promoter, that's the club owner, that's the head of security, that's the head bartenders. You know what I'm saying? The people, the staff, these the people that dictates what go on in here. You know what I'm saying? If I can't reach to the DJ, But he may not even be feeling what I'm talking about. He might be like, man, that nigga lying. I ain't even trying to hear that shit. That nigga got blonde dreads in the head. But the bartender might be like, that nigga
I like that shit, yeah.
And then they go and check it out and be like, boy, this nigga really, you ain't heard that PBE. Oh, you talking about the dude with the, man, I ain't listening to that. Nigga, this nigga Brian. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's the whole
tripping.
package for me.
Now, she done motivated him to, man, let me see. Boom, hold up. Oh, this nigga is lit. Now he hitting me on social media. Bro, I'm gonna play your song tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you still out here? Nah. But shit, when you come back, you know what I'm saying, we gonna get the rocking. But if you try to give it to them 500 people, 490 of them gonna be on the ground when you leave. Because people, a lot of time when people don't know who you is and they don't have a reason to research and get into your brand, they ain't gonna want to hear shit you got to say. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know how to get to those people. You got to get to the people they looking up to. You know.
Facts.
Sometimes it just, but it depends on what type of setting it is. If it's a musical setting where people know they was coming up for this type of setup, yeah. You know, even like with a lot of artists, they walk around these different events, and I was telling artists like at South by Southwest, they came, here go my card, this is my scan card, this is my, hey bro, when I get home, or to the room, I'm gonna be so drunk, I'm gonna have 50 of these cards. I'm not gonna go through these fucking cards and be like, oh, who is this? No, nigga, I'm finna throw this shit away. I'm not even finna look at them.
Facts.
Tap in with me right now. When I tap in with you, hey bro, follow me on Instagram right now. Tap in, send me a message real quick. I'm gonna follow you back. So now I'm getting that SEO up because now Instagram saying, damn, people in Miami just got damn all over the place looking up PBE name. You feel me? They don't understand that more people look up your name, the better it is for Google, the better it is for the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So it start popping your name up quicker when people start typing in the letters close to your name. You know what I'm saying? So that's what SEO is, search engine optimizing. A lot of artists don't understand it's very important to have that because you want people to be looking for other shit and your shit pop up. You know what I'm saying? You go on Google and type PBE, 9 times out of 10, my name finna pop up just off you typing PBE. You know, so.
One and only.
Yeah.
Facts.
But it's other stuff under PBE, but it's just the fact that I done had so many people searching my name to the point that Google automatically feel like that. Definitely if you type PBEP, guaranteed it's coming up. Now if you just type PBE, depending on where you at and where you from, if you probably never looked up musical stuff, then it may show you some other stuff. But if you put the P in there, it's guaranteed I'm gonna be in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? This
Another I look for PBE, he pop up. There's nobody that got your name like that I've ran into.
Right, but I'm saying it's other brands like PBE stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about how searchable your name is and how much people are searching for you. That's when you're popping up. You know what I'm saying? Under the search engine optimizing. So, you know, you always want to make sure people tapping in right then. You don't want to get them something they got to go think about it. Nah, y'all follow me right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna give you no business card. Look, bro, if I want to tap in with you, I'm going to send you my number right now. Or whatever, that's my business card. But I need you to follow me right at this moment. You know, and then people understand, like, proximity marketing, where you can get certain type of apps where you can just walk in a venue and your shit automatically popping up on their social media. Like a sponsored ad. So they looking like, damn, hold on, ain't this the same dude? But they don't even know you got a certain tool on your phone that's shooting your stuff out to their phones. Even though they don't know you. You know what I'm saying?
Technology is wild. That's almost like that that shit with the geolocator thing with Snapchat. Like if you at an event, you can put a logo up or something and not a whole sticker. Yeah.
Everybody in the event
can pull up type shit. Yeah, that's smooth.
Right.
Proximity and stuff like that.
Right.
It's a lot of
people just gotta understand. It's so many different avenues and aspects of marketing. You know, as an artist, your goal is to get the maximum amount of people to know who you is and retain that information. Like, there's people you probably meet through this platform all the time that you probably can't think of, but certain people that'll stand out, you gonna remember them at all times. You know, just like when I seen the interview when JD the Gotti came through here. You know what I'm saying? When Savage Flower mentioned, PBE. That was a blessing for them to see that because these cats from my city and they moving and making they move, but that showed them like, okay, PBE already tapped in. You know what I'm saying? This is in Miami. This ain't in Alabama. There's somebody letting you know like this dude already moving and working, and this information they already know. But to hear it from somebody else and it wasn't like coerced or nobody ain't make a call. I didn't know he was coming on here. Be like, hey, say something about me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it was just natural. Oh, you from Mobile? Oh, shit. PBE, like, if you from Mobile, you got to know this cat. We know.
Yeah.
You know.
Facts. Yeah, something like
so
that. Definitely.
You got to have your brand strong enough to where people out the gate, when they hear certain things, they hear your brand, your city, or anything close by, they going to already check you on it. Like, shit, you know this guy? He moving and working. If you don't, you need to.
Yeah, because for me, it was the whole brand that makes you stand out. It's everything. It's not one thing. It's not just it's. For me, I can feel how hard, especially once I found out about the brand, I can feel how hard you're working at everything. And it all feeds into each other because it all feeds you, period. So when I saw that, it just made everything else hit harder. The music hit hard. I'm stepping. Because I got my PBE in my car hanging, my air freshener and whatnot. I got my little soup. I feel like your words hit harder for people who submerge themselves in the music. They'll get it. Right. It's hard not to feel when someone makes their music or anything with intent. Right. And your whole brand is made with intent. Everything feeds into each other. So I'm talking about
every song is captivating, and it is, even though I don't write and I don't pre-make them, that would make it so much authentic because it's gotta be what's already in me. Like, I ain't creating something in my mind. I'm making this happen. Like, I go in the studio and make all my songs on the fly because I want you to feel how I'm feeling that day. You know what I'm saying? When I did 50 Ball, I was feeling like pulling up flexing with a 50 ball. Hey. You niggas be hating when you should applaud. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm about to run that again.
Facts, like, that's how I felt when I was in there talking about stepping. You feel me? I felt like I just be laid back, but shit, I'm really sliding. So shit, I don't care about what you heard. You ain't seen no nigga come with no bullshit. You feel me? So don't put yourself in a predicament trying to impress somebody that's talking to you. But when you see them around me, they trying to break their neck to shake my hand. Why would you try to impress this guy or this female? You know what I'm saying? If they telling you something negative about me, but then they breaking their neck to shake my hand, what do that tell you? They just hate. So you gonna put yourself in a predicament and be the sacrificial lamb and get slaughtered around them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Then they ain't gonna even come to your defense. They gonna be laughing at you too. You know what I'm saying? So just fall back and leave me in my lane where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? Because if you decide to come in my lane, I have no choice but to run you over. Because, nigga, we stepping.
Man, it's only one PBE. I'm about to run these songs back while we flick it up. 50 Ball, let's go.
Back.